Just put
why
some
is
popcorn in a bowl, and so.
All right, we've got more surf rock. That has a scroller on it. Let's fix that real quick.
I gave myself a nasty folder cut this morning on my index finger, so I have a.
Why?
Did you get workman's comp for that?
No, but apparently I learned that even with paper cuts, I have to. Technically, I have to go to medical to report it, and that we're not allowed to keep band-aids in our office.
What?
But
Wait,
You work for
what, you need
Pfizer.
all the way
I
to
know.
medical?
So I've been having a band-aid on my index finger, and it has been annoying the heck out of me because I have to essentially type using only 4 fingers on my right hand, and using a mouse with only my middle and ring finger.
Huh.
It's
Interesting.
Okay.
All right, so I've got the overlay all set up. So now instead of just showing active people, it's just showing everyone in chat now.
I see.
Nice.
Ooh, yeah.
Probably watch this on.
All right, online. Create. All right. Entrance, is that clam spam? Are you clam spamming in my chat?
Look, it's just a little bit of clam spam.
Alright, that's fine.
A moderate
That sounds
amount
like a
because
challenge,
of surf rock.
Dan. I will clam spam the hell out of it.
I mean, do it. You won't.
I won't.
Alright.
Because
There we go. Remember to use external voice chat for a top-notch experience. Wow. More surf rock.
I'm upset
right,
about
right,
how bad the spamming click is. It has
Yeah.
a buffer.
Yeah.
Alright.
Second
Second term?
That has all the stuff.
Okay.
It's just
short
more
game.
characters, right? Right?
Let's go.
Definitely short game this time.
90 minutes. Yeah, please.
Which will probably be about 2
I'll make
hours.
it 2
anyway.
hours.
Spooky high school. The sweetest years of our lives. Back then,
Mike
we
was
were
supposed to be a
young and
narrator?
unafraid.
We'll change it up.
Sometimes reckless,
Rotate.
sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Alright,
Who are you?
alright.
Who are you?
We're gonna keep the continuity. At least I'll keep continuity.
Continuity
Name-
is key.
Oh, I'll keep continuity, yeah.
Name he. Pronoun green.
Oh, did you just make your name green?
No.
Yeah,
Yes.
I forgot.
Uh-oh. Alright, Dan's green now.
I'm green.
You are green. That's my attack. Name she.
You're muted.
Pronoun
That's what you are.
blue. I'm breaking the trend, huh?
Oh.
Your mom.
Wow.
Got him.
So original.
Me things.
Me.
Mean.
Hey, it's green and it's mean.
Yes. I was Heckles, you were Meckles, I'm green, you're mean.
Continuity, oh my god.
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the monster prom.
My arch nemesis. Green.
I remember it clearly. Alright, I'm done with this. I'm not the narrator. 2 weeks were left.
remember it clearly 2 weeks later. And as we fantasized about our dream from that, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates.
We've got Robot and we've got...
Cthulhu girl.
Cthulhu. Yeah.
Her name is Zoe.
Her name's Kathy. Oh.
Scott Hall, 21.
Also, I was gonna say,
Himbo.
before you click go, decide now who you want to romance, and pay close attention.
A werewolf athlete who
Attention.
compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart.
I mean, so
Oh,
Deckles
yeah.
isn't broke again when he's trying to romance the rich person?
Miranda Vanderbilt, 19. A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Polygeist, 22. A party ghost with insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
And drugs.
Damien LaVey. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Liam the Lion Coat. 4XX.
He old.
A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork. Zoe, forever. An eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of dark realms to ultimate fangirl.
Excellent.
Carrie Esther Hewlett Packard.
Calculester Hewlett Packard V1.0. Oh, yes.
Good.
A library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to the fullest.
Nice.
And Farah Oberlin. A mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business.
Alright, so we're playing this game until one of us is able to take Vera to the prom, right?
I mean, don't write yourself off yet.
You can do what you want.
Somebody's got to make enough money to afford that penguin mask.
But who? We only had 2 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 2 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Great.
Start!
Take this quiz to find out.
Yeah.
Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways.
Wow.
Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. Trademark. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. We will also throw a brunch at you.
Brunch?
This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves.
Choose
Let's
wisely.
start. Alright. I'm curious if it's the same. I don't believe it is the same. Oh no, it is the same questions.
There's a list of questions.
Oh, okay, so we get like a random 3.
Yep.
Build a 100-foot statue commemorating an event so that in 1,000 years, archaeologists can learn something about the people of our time. What does the statue represent? That glorious instant when your friends stopped you from texting embarrassing stuff to your ex while hella drunk. That mind-blowing twist in your favorite TV show that clearly changed the life of everyone forever, unlike all that boring stuff they show on the news. Your least favorite political figure. Being devoured by rabid rhinoceri, which are also covered in badass tattoos.
Politics, so real.
Yeah, that rhinoceros. 100-foot statue. Gotta go with the rhinoceri.
Fuck.
Sorry.
Your mom.
Your mom. Your mom. Your mom. I'm gonna pick this one.
So creative.
So bold.
So creative.
You're elected president for a day. What's the first law you pass? No food.
No.
Trivia fact: presidents don't pass laws, so this is a trick question. Are you just being an idiot? You can deduct taxes by writing sonnets instead. Amount of taxes deducted are calculated based on the beauty of the sonnets. $1 bills will now include a picture of me and the inscription, "Beware, too much awesomeness. My presidency might last a day, but my fame will last forever." I'm a big fan of the sonnet.
Green, not a creative color.
Oh my god. I had to do the sonnet as well. That's just so.
So creative.
So
You find your zodiac sign to be inaccurate. Design your own personal zodiac sign.
Oh,
the
that's
rad
cool.
sword on fire, nice. The cute pup, the ambiguous iguana, the now canon lovers, the regal 1%, the happy-go-lucky ecstasy pill.
Interesting. I like ambiguous iguana.
If I'm going for Polly, should I say the regal 1% to get more money?
That's a good point, actually.
Money.
Sorry, Oh, never mind. I was muted. Shit.
Well, Dan, you made
You
the
shouldn't have chosen
wrong
money.
choice.
I should not have chosen money.
Forget about it.
Yeah.
I'll
This
figure
gives
it
you a
out.
little extra relationship with certain characters.
Yeah.
It's fine. We're not.
But the rich like money.
I mean, if I go for
I was to say, I'm pretty sure the answer you wanted was the happy-go-lucky
Yeah.
ecstasy pill.
well, yeah, you're right.
Connor, you should steal his girl. Okay.
Nah, I got my goal. I got my strike zone in this one.
Oh, okay.
So many strikes.
I'll do.
Your strike zone is Damien?
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
We're gonna have some fun.
Alright. School just isn't working out. Time to go into stripping. What's your stage name?
Hawaii pussy. Ooh.
Oscar Wilde.
Oscar Wilde.
Oscar Wilde is
Definitely
my
the
favorite.
vampire.
Duchess Henrietta Honeylips III.
You're being a real
My name
moonstone over
plus
there,
the
huh?
naked.
Green the naked.
Green
Your
the naked.
stripper name.
My name.
Yeah. Yeah, Green the naked.
That's
So
just
I will be
Henrietta
shocked
Honeylips
if you do not pick Oscar Wilde.
Pick Oscar Wilde.
Wilson's name in
He
it.
writes good mystery novels.
Isn't Oscar Wilde gay?
Yes, and
That
he was
makes it a
persecuted for
per-
being gay.
The perfect stage. Well, actually, yeah.
Does that make it a better or worse strip name?
Well, I mean, if this is being seen in a positive light, then it's celebrating his legacy. Because obviously we wouldn't persecute him.
We're gonna see
For
if
being
this
who
is
he
the
is.
right answer.
No
Oscar
surprise there,
Wilde.
Connor.
Oh, yes.
No,
Why
that was also the right answer too.
Just all that. All right, Dan.
No, it's green.
Sorry,
Little
green.
comedy funny.
Sorry.
Money.
Money.
You're not get me to immediately make buck.
We're immediately going to the library. Why is things not working?
I gotta say, I didn't
Wait,
notice
I think
this
it's.
last time.
I think it waits for everyone to load.
Oh,
maybe.
I gotcha.
I gotta say, I didn't know this last time, but the library being on the uppermost portion of the school is a blatant violation of repository standards.
If
Well, it also
if
looks like a
anybody
witch
chooses to date the computer, I have a really good voice for it.
Oh, good.
So
I mean, presumably he's gonna show up anyway.
yeah. So we can change up the
Okay, true.
voices.
Yeah. That day you spend some time on the library's PCs, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. Doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose minus 10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, but plus 2 money.
You lose karma, but it doesn't matter because we don't have karma.
Do you want me to reprise my role as okay?
Oh, okay.
Afterwards, Miranda summons you. It feels weird to be summoned, but you comply. You can't resist her, Merman goes.
What?
It sounds like you're trying to flip flop between like a superhero comic book TV show narrator and
Well, we'll figure it out.
yeah, the guy from the one hormone monster.
Yeah, we'll
do
figure it out.
Do we want to rotate
Dial
voices
it in.
then?
Are we reprising our roles or?
Let's rotate. Keep it fun.
Yeah.
Keep
see,
it fun.
see
Yeah,
if
keep
you'll
it fresh.
rotate.
Yeah.
Going once,
Alright, so who's it gonna be?
going twice.
I can do this,
Okay.
but I need to channel my pompous ass.
Uh-huh.
Wait a minute.
Nice.
Gabby
Oh,
unmuted.
oh.
Did you want it?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Okay.
yeah, you can have it.
Alright. I am destined to be queen of the prom. The royal ascension is nigh. We must prepare.
You must repent.
Most of my competition is naive. They foolishly assume that prom queen is a purely ceremonial title.
Uh-huh.
Except Ursula Jr. She's proving to be quite a worthy rival. I respect that. Which is why we must destroy her reputation immediately. Any thoughts?
Fart joke. just fart joke.
Do it and you're cool. Do it and you're cool.
Do it and you're cool.
You coward.
Fart joke.
A fart joke, as in a humorous jape involving the sound of gas escaping from a butt. Do you think this is a game?
No.
Prom queen
Yes.
is an important title. My mother was prom queen. My father was both prom king and prom queen.
That's hot.
Well, her father was could have been Seahorse, which makes sense.
At the
That's
same
hot.
time? Like at the same time?
No, it doesn't have to
I know
be.
too much about you now.
I will not soil my family's legacy by condoning a fart joke in my name.
Man,
Gee.
Damn, you are unfun.
I am unfun.
Laugh at the
Unfun
words,
and
well.
unbold.
But apparently this is no laughing matter. You lose to boldness, and you're no fun.
I was told if I did it, I would be cool. I am at 1 fun now.
Yeah,
You are not
unfortunately,
cool.
cool isn't a stat in this game.
Yeah,
so,
you're right.
Yeah.
just like
Hello.
karma, it doesn't matter. I need to be more fun.
The bathroom. Oh.
The bathroom.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension.
Nice.
Consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain
Isn't that
plus
exactly
fun.
what you did last time?
Do you have a wiki open of who wants what?
No.
Okay.
That-
You just
that's
know
not
what your
very-
target wants?
Yes.
Okay.
Would you like to?
She likes fun and creative.
Everyone's favorite Eldritch Goody, Patootie, runs up to you, tentacles twitching with excitement.
Okay, I got this. Blue, did you hear? Did you hear? TV streaming platform TM is rebooting Senior Regular Samurai Frogs. I'm so excited, like, OMG.
As opposed
Did you
to
hear?
Teenage
Did you
Mutant
hear?
Ninja Turtles.
Brandy is ADD.
Of course.
Oh no. It's the neck beard.
OMG, it's right. Oh, miserable guys of TV. Why do you keep doing this to us? They're going to rush SRSF for the next generation.
His shirt says send nudes.
Just like
Yes.
when the SJWs hijacked Human Hunters and they made that all-female reboot. Now young monsters will grow up watching that and never know true happiness.
And nudes,
I
but
mean,
in the Star
Canada's
Wars
have
film.
The Star Wars spot too.
TV streaming platform trademark already ruined skater cats from Venus and ghetto dolphins. Now they're gonna ruin the frogs too, but they're all gonna be POC and women anyway. Wow, I fucking hate this character.
He's a cat
Yeah. He's a fucking neck beard.
It probably won't even be frogs.
I don't know what they are making, but them POC and women. But even if they were, aren't there female frogs?
You would say that.
But aren't there? I'm so confused all the time, Leonard. Why are you like this?
Of course, his name is Leonard.
At that moment, a middle-aged man pops out from behind what you now notice is a cardboard cutout of a bush clearly painted there for eavesdropping. Well, hello there, representatives of our sweet, sweet target demographic, he says. I've got a double here you succinctly encapsulating against the neck argument about reboots. We've indeed feared such a backlash from you whippersnappers. Tell me, do you have any ideas of how we can guarantee this reboot will be a success? I bet it would absolutely impress any classmate you wish to romance.
What?
Impressing classmates you wish to romance? Holy shit, that's like your whole thing! Plus, you can't possibly let Leonard chime in, so...
Well, people might criticize the new graphic style, new characters, new voice actors, new... Wait, what if you just air the same show from 30 years ago, but with a new name? Add a hip new character to hook the target demo, like a surfer skater dog with a goatee and super cool sunglasses, or something. So creative!
Yes, of course, when adding new characters is always danger to facing criticism, unless that character is just so awesome!
Oh, what if you add a rabbit with a beard and tattoos who is also a motorcycle?
Perfect! And they're gonna have a PhD in selfies and kill any industry with a snap of his fingers, just like a true millennial. Plus, he's the national champion of dabbing.
Are you kidding? It sounds like some pandering bullshit.
And I would consider your input valuable, but that purple chick pitched it in such a calm and even-keeled manner that she must be right. I gotta go get this to the art department right now. And by the art department, I just mean my friend, Art. He draws things. His name is a mere coincidence. Goodbye, sweet, sweet target demographic.
I can't believe I designed a character for a major animated series.
I can't believe he has a PhD in selfies.
You can't believe it's not butter!
God damn it!
Okay, you believe in all of this. Spooky High is weird as fuck, but hey, to plus 2 fun and a plus 1 money bonus.
Love the puns.
I can't believe it's not butter.
What you doing, Con?
I think I need to go to the bathroom.
Go to the bathroom.
He wants to be the other narrator.
That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give +0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness.
Anyone want to be second narrator? Because I know he had 2 last time, just switching on and off. If not, I'll just keep doing it.
I can volunteer.
Okay.
Once again, as you enter the bathroom, you notice that there's something a little different about it.
Different, you say?
Specifically, yes, different. The different thing is that it is on fire.
Oh. Oh man, can you believe it? The bathroom just randomly caught fire for no reason.
Taco Bell for
Totally
dinner, huh?
couldn't believe it.
On the wall, you notice graffiti reading, "Squat is more swole than Damien 5 ever." But surely this is unrelated.
Shit, dude, I can't get detention again. I have an urgent appointment with someone. And by that I mean my fists have an urgent appointment with their face.
Well put, dude.
Shit.
And my fists can't make that appointment.
Damien cracks his knuckles. Better think of a way to save him.
Call Scott and have him pee it out.
What?
There's one thing we know about Scott, is that he loves to pee on things.
Uh-huh.
If you burn the whole school down, no one will be worrying about one little bathroom.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
So you're saying I should fight fire with fire? It's so simple. Anytime I have a problem, all I have to do is set it on fire. And if that fire causes any new problems, I can just set those problems on fire. It works in every situation. I can't believe I never thought of this before.
Damien doesn't even get around to setting the whole school on fire. He's too busy writing his new self-help book. Fighting Fire with Fire, a foolproof guide to inevitable success in all situations. It sells 1 million copies. Damon shares the profits with you. You gain $3.
Man.
It's mean.
It's a mean.
Take that,
Mario.
The Mia Mario. I'm more Italian bistro. Oh, fuck it. I'm gonna get real creative. That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as if though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity.
So creative.
So creative. Anders, do you want to do it again, or do you want me to cover for you? Since you're...
Well,
cover for you.
He's the MC, so...
Yeah, okay. Liam stalks past you backstage, pretending to talk to himself, but clearly speaking for your benefit.
Oh, the tangled tribulations of the committed iconoclast.
That sounded painful.
That's kind of the point. Word. The talent show is a fascist monument to misguided ego and public spectacle. The dignified thing would be to sit out the event in protest. But that's what everyone expects me to do. Therefore, I must participate. But the question is how? How do I foreground my native autistic talent while simultaneously making plain my utter contempt for the event?
Oh, it's my cousin out there. How lovely. Liam pauses his monologue to give you an opportunity to interject. Any ideas?
13 minutes of judgmental staring. A live mashup of Stravinsky's Rite of Spring and a theme song from the Ninja.
I don't know
Just
which one he
a
would
bunch
like.
of normal turtles. Just a bunch of normal turtles.
So creative.
Turtles, count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What a terrible idea. I love it. I mean, it's okay. Love is a plebeian emotion. Just like hate, fear, and liking things.
Alright, Lord.
I only feel German emotion.
Alright, good luck.
I got this. I got to stop laughing.
Well, you know what Schadenfreude is, right?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I knew how to pronounce it.
Oh, good.
Schadenfreude. Weltschmerz. Lebensmund.
Alright. A for effort.
Schadenfreude is.
Pronouncing
The phrase I only
correctly
feel
is the
German.
plebeian way of life.
Really just.
Abby, tell us what they mean.
Schadenfreude is gaining joy from others people's suffering.
Yeah.
Nice.
I know that from
Amazing.
Avenue Q.
I don't know that from Avenue
shit, I
Q,
skipped
but
a
I know
line.
that.
And obviously, I already have Stravinsky. I have no idea what you're saying, Shano. You're muted.
Oh, he said he had to go download the Ninja Turtles theme song.
Oh, okay.
And, thanks, I guess.
I made him blush. I made the vampire blush.
Don't
You-
look into it. It's not a German emotion.
You guess. That's about as good as you're gonna get from Liam. You gain +2 charm and 1 creativity.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Blushing is explicitly un-German.
Challenge.
Challenge!
Challenge.
Everyone chooses an occupation. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Alright.
Sports doctor.
Garbage man.
Skinner of beavers.
Hey.
Or you could say trapper.
Yeah, that.
Collections agent.
Alright.
Player orders decided based on how likely it would be for me to get a job as the selected occupation at some point.
I mean, did he skin beavers?
Uh,
I
my-
said sports doctor.
Yeah.
I said garbage man.
Okay, so since we like Dan,
Uh-huh.
I think the order should be... Wait, Shano, what was yours?
Collections agent.
Okay. Dan, do you like sports or collecting?
Well, how likely it would be for him to get a job.
Oh, to
So
get-
I'm
Not-
also
not
taking
which-
into account like his
I
qualifications.
want you to get a good job. You're not gonna get the garbage man job.
Do you,
No,
do you like
no.
beavers?
It doesn't
Garbage
matter.
might get good
Very
benefits,
well.
probably.
It's based on how likely it would be. It's not based on what I would want or what I would be
Yeah.
best. It's like
Alright.
qualification.
Oh,
Yeah, I
God,
think
we're
it's
gonna
based on
spend
the
the next
qualifications.
10 minutes on
Beaver
this.
Skinner, Dan.
Yeah, you'd
gonna
be
s-
likely to...
The only job you're qualified for is collections agent.
Okay, collections
You don't-
agent
you
first,
don't-
I vote.
Yeah.
You don't need to be qualified to be a collections agent.
Yeah.
You just need to know how to talk on the phone.
Collection,
we'll get that
collections
job
agent.
Sports doctor. Beaver Skinner.
Actually,
Garbage man.
Dan,
Garbage
you're
man.
more... Do you think you're more likely to get the garbage man job than being a sports doctor?
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
Uh,
And then,
First-
would you be able to be a doctor, or would you be able to
Skin
trap
beaver.
and skin beavers?
I think beavers and then doctor. I am the least
Let's fucking
qualified.
go. Number 3.
Go.
That's good. Lunchtime.
Oh Lord.
Oh, that's a fun table.
You arrive at Zoe and Vera's table. Excited to.
We're not doing anything suspicious.
Oh, I like her outfit. That's really cute.
Who wants to be Vera this time?
Zoe.
And we definitely don't have a fellow student in the cage underneath this table. You have a fellow student in the cage under the... It's useless, Vera. Blue is too perceptive. We've got to come clean.
Yes, the problem is clearly that Blue is too perceptive. But I suppose we have no choice. Look under the table.
Zoe and Vera do indeed have to have a caged a fairy under the table. She's filthy, miserable, and covered in glitter. Fairies cry glitter.
Alright.
We took her as a prisoner during the last food war. You know, for leverage.
I didn't think anything of it at the time, because taking/tormenting prisoners is just a thing you do as an elder god.
But that was 3 days ago, and she's starting to smell. We've got to figure out something else to do with her.
We could. Let her go.
No. I fail to see how that profits me.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, what should we do then?
Get her a companion to keep her company!
Oh my god!
Use vicious psychological manipulation to turn her into a sleeper agent, of course.
I mean, that one would definitely please Vera, I think.
She's probably stinky because she's lonely.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how that works.
Yeah, that's...
It's like I always used to say when I was a dark manifestation of hatred and madness. Misery loves company, and I love misery.
You want another prisoner, Zoe? A prisoner is a big responsibility, you know. Who's gonna clean up after it? Who's going to feed it?
That's the cool part. My prior experience as a mistress of extreme pain is anything to go by. They'll feed on each other. Just like God intended.
That is an interesting cost-cutting measure. Sorry, the snakes tend to stutter.
Stick out your tongue.
Costs.
Then it's agreed. Oh, I love doing good deeds. Yeah.
And you love letting your hot friend think she's doing a good deed, so you can hopefully smooch her later. Everybody wins!
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's time for green. Alright. I must.
When you arrive at the table, you find that Paulie and Liam aren't eating. They're just taking pictures of the food. Disgusting!
Disgusting! Welcome to that Don't Need to Eat So We Just Take Dope Food Pig Zone, baby!
We believe that food, like heavy construction machinery, should be seen and not tasted.
Yeah, I mean, have you ever tasted heavy construction machinery?
Have you?
I don't know, maybe. My weekends are usually kind of a blur. Like last Saturday?
There will be plenty of time to chronicle your sexploits later, Polly. Right now, we need to focus on these food pics.
While Liam and Polly were busy bantering, you were busily arranging a dope food pic of your own. And now to complete your masterpiece.
A food pic, but instead of food, it's just a bottle of whiskey with ketchup on it. A food pic of Liam taking a food pic. So meta.
Okay, I think the first one.
Yeah, I think so.
Right, man.
Oh my god, yes! I love liquid lunch!
Wait, you don't eat or drink. That's why I allowed you at my extremely cool food pic table. How do you even drink liquor?
Duh, I make an alive person drink it, and then I possess them and suck the drunkenness out of them, obviously.
Sick.
Oh. I suppose that's not too terribly dissimilar to how I get drunk. But why put the ketchup on the whiskey bottle?
Because ketchup is fantastic.
I just realized her legs are transparent.
Yeah.
Yes. She is a ghost.
That's hot.
So it counts as food? You can't just drink a bottle of whiskey without ketchup on it for lunch. That wouldn't be a meal.
You gotta catch up on your
I like the way you
drinking.
think. The whiskey bottle is just a vessel to shovel ketchup into your mouth.
You can't argue with that logic, nor do you want to, because then how would you justify getting drunk at lunchtime?
When did you become Australian?
It's
Right
me.
now.
He's been bouncing.
How much? I
Just
don't think
hang
I
with
have
Connor.
Hey! I think I know what Connor's going for, so I'll stay out of the way.
Are you gonna go for Scotty?
Probably not, no.
Try. You arrive at Scott and Miranda's table. Her fight Scott happily chowing down, while Miranda stares horrified at her tray.
What's wrong, Miranda?
Spot on Paula impression.
Yeah, I don't know what else to give him.
No, that's good. That's good.
Hello.
Hello.
Isn't it obvious? Right here on my tray. Fish sticks.
Yeah, Fish Sticks Friday. Isn't it great?
It is not great, Scott. The fish are my subjects. This is clearly the work of the air people.
Air people?
Yes, do you not know of the air people? The
blind
Merfolk's
faith.
most hated rivals? Don't you read the news?
Yeah, sure. Because I totally know how to read.
What?
Well, I must insist that you cease eating those fish sticks immediately. It is high treason.
But I've been looking forward to Fish Stick Friday since last Fish Sticks Friday. Are you sure I can't eat any?
He's asking Miranda, while holding a fish stick really close to his mouth. But you feel like you got a better answer to settle this argument. You blurt out.
Haven't you heard, God, fish sticks make you worse at sports? They contain baltropin and nerdoflavin. Fish sticks contain absolutely
Ball-droppinol.
Who do you want to
Who do you
impress?
want?
God.
Who do you want? I mean, you already.
Wait, bread makes you fat?
What? Bread makes you fat.
Oh no, not Nerdoflavin and Ball-droppinol. Those are two of the worst ones. Do the air people want me to be bad at sports?
Of course they do, Scott. The air people hate sports and sportsmen. It's one of the most loathsome things about them. Aside from their feathers and their socialism.
Well, then I'm not gonna eat any more fish sticks ever again. Fish Stick Friday, or like fish stick.
Friday?
Yeah. Man, I gotta go tell the rest of the wolf pack about this.
Runs off. Spread anti-air people propaganda, and Miranda gives you a most regal smile. Good job, Brainiac.
Alright, it's time for your mom.
Sup, it's your mom here.
Whoa,
Mike.
Mike, it's your time.
It's okay. I want to know if this works, so let me know. Friend Damien, I am having trouble. Is that working?
Is there?
Wait, you
are you
sound
trying to
normal.
Sounds like your voice.
You sound normal.
Is it like a robot voice though?
No.
I'm a voice mod, but it's not working right now.
Yeah, you have to change your Discord input to use voice mod if that's what you're using.
No, it's a voice. It's Clownfish voice changer.
Oh.
I guess it doesn't work as well as I was hoping it would.
Maybe
Oh shit! I don't have a voice now, so.
Give it a roll.
Bring it.
Just be
Give it a
yourself.
Friend Damien, I am having trouble getting a positive ID on the sub-objects in your possession. What you declare their components.
Sure thing, Robo Bro. What I have here is a can of gasoline, a lighter, and the grin of a madman about to set a cafeteria table on fire.
Nice.
I comprehend now. It would seem to me that the most logical extrapolation is that you are about to set a cafeteria table on fire.
Damn, Calculester! How much plus smarts must you have to figure out that mystery out?
Meta.
My intelligence cannot be calculated using your overly simplistic methods. However, my morality module indicates that setting a cafeteria table on fire is not within the bounds of acceptable school behavior.
Fuck that!
In fact, it seems to me that my metaphorical but not literal heart that it is not nice.
Did I say that it was gonna be nice? No! I said it was gonna be awesome!
Running back conversation to check for phrase, gonna be awesome. Error. Phrase not found. No, friend Damien, you never said it was gonna be awesome.
I didn't need to. It was implied in the grin of a madman part. Calculester, why are you trying to ruin my fun?
It's a matter of perspective, Calculester. Where you see a table, Damien sees wood to set a flame to. Cook his food. So Damien is totally in the right to set it on fire. Or, Calculester is right, Damien. Be responsible. Don't set fire to this table. Set fire to the cafeteria. Table designated for arson. I can't read. You know, the green one by the door with, in case of needing to set fire to a table on it.
Uh-huh.
Or
fire. The law of fire.
Yep, your mom is totally correct.
Oh no.
I'm setting this table on fire for eating-related purposes, which in a cafeteria is totally fine.
Premise that cafeterias are for eating-related activities accepted. Running scan on setting things on fire. In order to consume the necessary nutrients organic beings need. Yes, it would appear that the process of cooking is common and that fire is indeed the preferred tool. Forgive my misunderstanding. What I thought was an act of senseless arson is rather a necessary step in keeping your feeble form alive.
My form isn't feeble. But don't feel bad about misunderstanding, Calculester. I'll forgive you if you give me money and help me set this table on fire.
Certainly, friend Damien.
Oh, and I get to eat your firstborn.
what?
What?
Even if I find it hard to believe I will be organically able of having a firstborn, that seems like an equal exchange for my misstep based on the interactions I have observed here at Spooky High.
And so it is.
And so it was. Together you and Damien tricked a robot into committing arson. Ah, romantic.
Great.
That's great.
Challenge.
Everybody chooses a celebrity. Say your choice out loud.
Jason Momoa.
Matt
Alanis
Damon.
Morissette.
I heard Matt Damon and
Matt
Alanis
Damon.
Morissette.
Free Johnny Depp.
Heck
And
yeah.
Johnny Depp. Okay, so we've got Johnny Depp, Matt Damon, Alanis Morissette, and Connor, what did you say?
Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa.
Okay.
Player order is decided based on how likely it would be for the selected celebrity to lead a group during a zombie apocalypse. Start debating now.
Jason Momoa. Jason Momoa.
Absolutely Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
100%.
Easy game.
Hey,
Um,
Alanis Morissette commanded a generation.
I mean, fair.
I mean, I can't argue with that.
Johnny Depp's most known character is the captain.
I would choose.
It's like a zombie.
But the worst captain.
But you have heard of him.
People still follow him.
To be fair, Johnny Depp was technically a zombie in the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
Only briefly.
Yeah, but still.
He wasn't a
I mean,
zombie.
he's
He was
good
a
at leading
skeleton. Get your
zombies.
facts right.
What say the council?
would
Johnny
say-
Depp.
I would
He's
say
also
Alanis
terrible
Morissette
at killing
would
people.
outspite
Yeah.
all of the zombies. I mean, have you ever listened to fucking You Oughta
Johnny
Know?
Depp!
Duh.
Oh look, my phone died.
You ran out of time to answer Final Jeopardy. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Johnny Depp wouldn't go down on you at a theater.
Hey, would you study and prepare for your future when you can come here and buy some weird shit instead? Am I right?
I'm
Good
too
old
poor for
cocaine. You want this, you sick pervert? I had no idea.
I
You
can't
appreciate
have zero money.
Good
Wait,
old
what?
reverse Romanian Wilkinson.
Oh, it's
I must
10.
admit, it's kind of hot. You're into that kinky
Oh,
shit.
I'm looking at the wrong spot.
Good old cocaine. See, I'm wise enough to know when a gift needs given. Remember when these used to be cool? Now they aren't. But they're so ridiculous that they're still fun in their own twisted way. You sure about this? You can always use online encyclopedia trademark to get the general idea and still be able to act as if you read it. Crafting your art requires years of hard work, education from great mentors, a ton of raw talent. But damn, that sounds exhausting. So let's settle for a motivational poster for now, okay? That's flames and a skull and even a knife. With this, you can murder your enemies, go to prison and make everyone that bitch, and then the murderer them too, and go to some kind of super prison? Street cred for 9,000.
Nice.
Yeah. Who would want to save money for their college fund when you can spend it on weird stuff that's mostly useless? That's the spirit, champ.
Nice.
Blue.
At the farm.
Bet the farm.
Sorry.
Pet some
what?
animals.
Where do you go?
Where are you supposed to be?
Where do you want to go?
Cotton Eye Joe.
That bear.
Oh, sorry. I am dumb. For once, it seems you aren't getting the classic creativity boost from the auditorium. But afterwards, while talking to your classmates, you're having trouble conveying your point in a discussion, so you decide to convey it through music. You start singing, and suddenly everyone else joins you in a kick-ass musical number. It's so amazing that the people with whom you are arguing totally get your point and change their minds once the song is over. You gain +2 creativity.
You'll notice Zoe with a big grin on the amalgam of chaotic nightmares she has used to form her face. It's adorable.
Blue, hey, guess what? Oh, I like her. I like her costume. My latest comic, Who Watches the Watchmen Have Sex, just got published in Weird Tales magazine. I worked so hard on it, and it's finally out there in the world. Nothing can ruin this moment for me.
Oh no. Damn it, Leonard!
Who the fuck?
That sounds like a challenge.
Fuck you.
Let the record
Come
show that
on.
my shoulders are like up to my ears when I'm doing this voice.
Why do you always have to slide in my DMs? Delighted moods.
Because I must shed light on injustice wherever it arises. I fucking hate this character.
What about
This
world
man
hunger?
thinks the word cracker is a slur.
Global warming? Income inequality? Human trafficking?
Here, let me finish. I just shed light on injustice wherever it arises, in the world of fandom specifically.
Oh, cool. Cool.
It is not cool, Zoe. It is not cool that publishing houses are showering attention on marginalized authors just because inclusivity is hot right now.
You know what's not hot right now? Leonard.
Leonard. I mean, look at you. You got it all. You're purple, you're allegedly a woman, you come from a hideous dimension beyond mortal comprehension. Any magazine would die to be able to associate you with its brand. Jim, I think I've met at least 27.3 Leonards at various conventions. But it's all a shallow marketing stunt. And what's worse, it's distracting from the real injustice that the liberal media is too scared to discuss.
Unlike you blue-haired liberals.
Unlike you blue-haired liberals. What about the artists who aren't part of some cool, sexy, underrepresented minority? What about us? How are we supposed to get recognized?
I was to entertain all the BS you just said. I'd say, I don't know, maybe through a combination of talent and the numerous connections and avenues you have available to you as a privileged member of society.
Don't you use the P word around me, Missy. If I'm so privileged, then how come my comic Zombie Sluts on Fuck Island still has yet to be published?
Because you spend all your time complaining about non-existent obstacles instead of getting better at art.
Yeah, you tell him.
Fuck
Perhaps you have a point.
That's right.
Oh no, wait, I forgot you were a girl. This can't possibly be my fault. It's much more likely that the entire industry is biased against me.
Yep, that's it.
Uh-huh.
Ugh.
Don't be like Leonard.
Looks
kids.
like there's only one way to solve this. Ritualistic consumption.
You're way ahead of her. You select the only option that makes sense.
For years, you've possessed the Gem of Gerudo, a powerful artifact capable of raising 4 people from the dead. Why not resurrect 4 great artists and ask their opinions? Use the Calcraft sorting hat to determine the objective value of the 2 comics. It's probably this one. Yeah.
Creative. Creative. Let's see who enters.
Good thing you stole this powerful artifact from California's oldest arts college. They have to sort out their students by throwing darts at a board now, but honestly, it works about the same.
Can we have Damien light Leonard on fire instead of the cafeteria table?
Would be
Would you like me to stop breathing?
You gently place the hat on Zoe's comic so that it can analyze the artistic merit of the piece. The hat springs to life and utters a profound rhyme.
This paper's made of pulped up wood. The comics on it's pretty good.
Well, it's not perfect, but that's why I'm always practicing.
Heh, only noobs practice. Put that hat on my comic and we'll see how perfect everything I do already is.
But when you place the sorting hat on Leonard's comic, its glowing eyes shoot open in surprise and terror. It screams, "Pick me up before I soil it! This should go inside a toilet!"
What? I mean, whatever. Calcraft is for cucks anyway.
Leonard slithers off to go be a shithead somewhere else, but leaving you to celebrate with Zoe. You gain 2 + 2 fun and +1 creativity.
Great.
That was so fun and creative.
It's mean.
Creative.
So
That's
creative.
creative.
Green is not a creative color.
That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts.
Nice.
Later, you see Liam scrolling through his phone, looking like the embodiment of ennui. Ennui.
Ennui.
Knew it. Ennui. Fuck.
Bless you.
Hey, Mean, what are you doing? Stalking classmates for romantic purposes and offering rather absurd advice.
But that's ridiculous.
Magnificent! I could use some rather absurd advice.
Oh, thank God.
Sweating nervously. I was exchanging messages with a were koala on this dating site, and all was going well for a time. But I've grown tired of our exchanges. He's a bit clingy, and being clingy is my 7th biggest turnoff.
He is a koala.
Only your 7th.
Right between sarcasm, literacy, and actually being a pickle and not a person.
Yeah, it's
I
funny
hate
shit.
that show too.
That's the funniest shit I've ever seen.
It is not the funniest shit I have ever seen. It is the least funny shit I've ever seen.
All right, Mr. Sarcasm, misunderstanding mine.
The postmodern protocol dictates for me to just ghost him and never talk to him again. But that's horrible, and I would never do that to someone. You see, I'm Liam, handsomely mysterious, yet a true gentleman. But neither do I want the emotional turmoil of telling him how I really feel and having an actual conversation about it. What an ordeal. So I've settled on just sending him a bunch of emojis, then never texting him again. That should do it, right? The thing is, how can I convey this complex array of sentiments through the friendly language of emojis?
This is your time to shine. Show Liam you excel at complex sentiments, so he might. I forgot what I did before.
I'm not a heart.
Whatever. It's
I'm
fine.
not a heart.
I'm not
So
a heart.
Complex sentiments, so he might someday feel like sharing them with you.
Maybe croissant, school bus, shooting star, trumpet, crocodile. This one, little vampire growing disinterested and overly attached wear koala emoji.
Like sarcasm.
So smart.
Oh, that one is clearly the best option. How didn't I think of it? Which version should I choose? Little vampire growing disinterested and overly attached wear koala, or little vampire with a silly hat growing disinterested and overly attached wear koala?
Silly hat.
I don't know. Maybe the silly hat is not suited for the situation. Let's go with the classic.
Okay, pussy.
Okay, just sent it. Oh, he texted me back. Oh, let's see. Oh. The were koala being understanding of the little vampire's feeling and respecting them even if a bit hurt emoji. Wow, what an oddly specific emoji. I'm replying back with the formerly grateful and ready to move on poop emoji. Look at this. He just texted me the emoji that's waving his hand like he's saying goodbye with an expression that says he's going to break all bonds, but without being resentful about it. Perfect. Oh, we solved this as a team. Cheers to us.
Fuck yeah, and fuck me?
Hey, hopefully.
Nice.
And cheers to the creative people that have turned every complex feeling and scenario into a friendly and colorful emoji. You gain +2 charm and +1 creativity.
Green. I'm gonna go outdoors. I need fun. Something fierce.
Oh yeah, you've got a battle
Get along.
to climb.
That day, during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. At one point, Juan, the small magical Latino cat, slips on a banana peel. You start to laugh at him. He asks you to stop, but you don't. You laugh at him. You laugh so hard at him that you somehow steal +2 fun from him. Hooray!
Ay, Dios mío.
You notice Vera and Miranda at the edge of the rave with their arms crossed, Mr. Hyde. You dance over to try to find out what's up.
I truly want to be excited about this uproarious event, but
I'll say what we're both thinking. This rave looks like a techno trash fire.
I don't wish to be crude, but it is true. I want to hang out and have a good time, but I cannot relax in this chaotic environment.
I've put some thought into this, and I think that the problem is the lack of color coordination. I like her shirt a lot.
Yeah, her shirt's really nice.
It almost always is. That's why my father painted everyone in the kingdom aquamarine. But we have no legal authority at this rave. How will we ever coordinate their colors?
That's where I'm stuck right now, frankly. If only there were some way.
Color-seeking German shepherds. Filter everyone through this dangerous magic prism.
I like
danger.
I like the German Shepherd.
I think the danger is probably for the princess.
Color-seeking German Shepherd.
Color-seeking German shepherds.
I like that one.
Oh, where's Evie when we need her?
Yeah, right. German shepherds.
Puppies. And I would love color coordinating puppies even more.
I too am a fan of combining organization with punishment. If you don't dance in the proper area, you get the dogs. You release the hounds, but you have been training for this exact purpose for some reason. I snatch screaming dancers and their fangs and fling them into their appropriate zones. Wow, the dogs have created separate sections for white, eggshell, and corn silk. After they're done organizing this rave, I'd like these dogs to organize my wardrobe. You learned a lot about party management in theory this week. You gained +2 smarts and +1 fun.
Cool. I'm out of the hole in fun. I'm out of the fun hole. Something
Something
happened to
You.
Blue.
Blue!
Why is it always me?
Blue.
Because you're fun.
No, I'm creative.
Oh, hello.
No, I'm pretty fun.
Is there any better way to spend a Saturday night than hanging with 4 of your coolest friends? And also Green and your mom are there as well.
Wow.
Well,
Wow.
The dulcet
I hate
tones
you
of
guys,
death metal
fuck you.
fill the air.
I love death metal.
Blood and fire raining down, falling heavy on this town. Shrieking devils come to say, seize the skull right from the day.
As well as charming I Want songs.
Oh, God.
Want to kill all the dissidents. I want to hear. Want to hear them screaming, flailing around on those. What's that word again?
Oh.
Oh, I get it.
Now restart it.
I hear it now.
Screaming, flailing around on what's the word again?
Oh. Stakes to which they are tied for burning.
Zoe then gets up and opens her mouth, only to have a chorus of fruit bats fly out.
Jesus Christ.
Aw.
From the applause she gets, though, it seems pretty popular. Or at least, or the very least, more popular than Liam's choice.
Open Gangnam Style.
I will now recite the complete works of Franz Kafka backwards at triple speed over the sounds of sheep being slaughtered and Spice Up Your Life being played simultaneously.
What the actual fuck, Liam?
Do you need me to repeat it?
No, please don't.
Now say it again. And now it's your turn to karaoke. You need to impress your classmates, and ever since you bombed that Mamma Mia open call by singing 8 bars of Natasha Bedingfield's Unwritten up the octave, you've been a little skittish about your voice.
That is so incredibly specific. I love it.
That writer had a moment where
Yeah.
There's a personal story here.
Yeah, something that actually happened in real life.
I also just like to imagine that Mean is just looking out from that window in the top left, just like dude.
It's time to distract them by breaking out the legendary ancient pop song ABABCB. A pop song so complex that its rhyme schemes are said to be nigh incomprehensible to the untrained mind. It is a legendary duet that requires such mouth finesse that if done wrong can severely injure the singer's tongues. But who could be as reckless as you all just for getting some of your classmates' figurative and maybe not so figurative ass? You must choose a karaoke partner for the ages. You must pick the boldest of the bold. Who shall it be?
Well, I've been going for bold the entire time.
Yeah.
We just made a name for them, the Dangerous Underground karaoke scene in the streets of Hong Kong.
Your mom is so reckless that the
Let your
karaoke.
mom fuck.
Bold! You and your mom head to the bathroom for a quick warm-up. With some trills and scales. Everyone in there hates you, but you both know the importance of vocal health.
Uh-huh.
It's true. Warm-ups are important.
This is followed by some tongue twisters, in which you and your mom grab each other's tongues and pull them as far out of your mouths as you can. Tying them in knots before tangling.
Wow.
This is Connor's fault.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so perfect!
Sufficiently warmed up, you and your mom ascend to the stage, take the mics, and begin your epic performance of ABABCB. It's spectacularly beautiful, a song that melts everyone's hearts. Literally.
So perfect.
Everyone's heart melts and seeps through their pores out of their skin and lay on the floor in a giant puddle. Luckily, that's during the section
the second B section of the song, and part of the C bridge is ladling all the melted hearts into a bowl and feeding it back to the audience once more as soup.
All of this is perfect.
By the final B section, everyone's hearts have returned to their rightful place, now filled with love, admiration, and awe for Blue and your mom, who gained +2 charm and +1 creativity.
Wow.
And your mom.
Side dices.
Challenge.
That was beautiful.
Challenge. Everybody chooses a song. Say your choice out loud. Rocket Man.
Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield.
Linkin Park.
Yes.
Alright. Player order was decided based on how inadequate it would be for the song to start playing at your funeral. Man!
Wait, no!
Wait, whose funeral? Wait, is it each individual person's funeral?
Okay, well, I'm fourth because Unwritten is actually perfect.
Okay, Natty. Yeah,
Man.
that's fair.
I've become so numb!
Alright.
Pretty adequate, actually.
Enters, what was your song again?
Total Eclipse of the Heart. Turn around, bright eyes.
Alright, I think I gotta go with a Numb. Total Eclipse of the Heart. Meet Natasha Bedingfield.
That's amazing.
The rest is still Unwritten.
Your mom.
Still
Oh my god.
Oh my lord.
That was a good night out.
That was excellent.
Oh my stars and garters.
Let's see, what else would Hellman like? If there's anything other than bold.
I mean the bathroom.
I think I gotta go to the bathroom.
Fancy meeting you here.
That day you skip class and just hang around there in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. On the way there, you run into Mamimi, the only girl. She offers you some of her weird Japanese energy drink. You take a sip. It tastes crazy as hell. You need to check the contents of this shit.
220 calories.
Guarana seed extract and benzoic acid, 50 milligrams of caffeine, and 100 milligrams of boldness.
Oh.
Well, it wasn't that bad at all. You gain 2 boldness. Thank Mamimi and proceed to the bathrooms. Calculester wanders in. He likes to pretend to pee because it makes him feel alive, but stops dead when he sees what Damien and Vera are doing.
He's got a shirt!
Oh, look at him.
Friend Damien, friend Vera. Why are you affixing a battle axe to the chassis of a small, lovable robotlet?
Calculester, it's just the mean I wanted to see.
Help us cover this robot and weapons so we can win Season 16 of Bot Battles.
Calculester.
Calculester?
I am not sure that is a good idea.
But our goals are noble. I intend to spend the prize money on the elegant jacket made of several seals.
Oh.
Yeah, and I just want to fuck up a bunch of nerds' property.
Nice.
I am sorry, pals, but I do not support bot-on-bot violence.
Suddenly, the tiny killer robot springs to life and embraces Calculester's legs with its scorpion claws. Papa, it chirps.
Oh.
His name is Computerence, and I must protect him.
That settles it then. Better come up with an unbeatable strategy to make sure little Terrence doesn't get in the tournament.
Upload subversive propaganda to the other robot CPUs. While they're busy revolting against monster kind, Computerence can destroy them all unopposed, or disguise him as a human so he's protected by the first law of robotics. This one isn't as straightforward.
The first one might be it.
I'm thinking it's that.
Because that's more
Because-
destructive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's battle.
Yeah.
Uploading CPUs. Sounds like nerd shit.
Yes, Damien, it is nerd shit, but this nerd shit, as you call it, could lead to the deaths of countless thousands.
Oh, sick. I'm in. Let's upload the fuck out of whatever.
Yes, good. And when the robots rise up and destroy their masters, there will be no one guarding the prize money.
Evaluating projected event outcome. Contest undetermined. Theft facilitated. Catastrophic loss of life likely. Computer protected from harm. I have determined that the positives outweigh the negatives in this case. Proceeding with plan.
Boy, you sure hope this isn't some kind of mistake. You gain +2 smarts and +1 boldness.
Mean.
I mean,
You are mean. Oh, you miss me and my shit, huh? Worry no more, all this shit can be yours if you have the money. Not me, though.
I'm gonna buy this book. It seems like some shit.
You know what? All profits made are donated to a good cause. Spoiler alert, the good cause is buying me a new phone. Sweet.
Nice.
Oh, there's different dialogue for Dan. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, mine says, nothing better than the smell of money. Well, actually, there are many better smells, but you know what I mean, right?
No.
Green. All right.
Great.
I need 3 money.
We need money.
Library. Oh,
But
fuck,
I-
I went to the
but I
library.
can't
But also,
library.
it's the shopkeeper.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... I guess in the meantime, pump your fun up still?
Yeah,
Or-
probably. I don't know if realistically it'll happen, but
Fuck it! Just roll with the tide, baby.
yeah. Maybe I won't have the weird sex thing, but maybe I'll be more fun at least. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy again. You're talking to Juan, the small magical Latino cat, when he tells you that you won't ever be as fun as Bob, the scary clown. You accept the challenge. You go straight to Bob, stab him several times, open his bleeding chest, and eat some of his guts in order to consume his fun. Really? Do you think that's how this works? Well, it is. You gain +2 fun from poor Bob.
You notice Polly bent over her phone while Miranda tries to peek over her shoulder. Something really interesting must be going on Polly's phone. When you get closer, though, you see that Polly's just on horny dating ad trademark again, swiping right on everybody. Miranda seems entranced, though, and a little worried.
What did you say this was called again?
Horny dating app, TM.
And it's an app for finding true love?
Sure.
But I never knew. I have spent countless hours going to royal balls and kissing frogs and pretending to be in a magical slumber. When I could simply have been using this app.
I mostly just use it for collecting dick pics.
What are dick pics? Tokens of affection? Oh, alas, to be so far behind in my quest for love. I am 19 years old, practically an old maid, and only now learning of this? Oh, how will I ever make up for lost time?
Oh boy, alright.
Oh boy.
Don't worry, I'll coach you in the mysterious ways of a horny dating app TM. You'll have a whole harem in no time. Or, you still don't have horny dating app trademark? Why should you worry having horny dating app trademark when you can actually own horny dating app trademark? Why don't you just buy the entire company?
Say that's for Miranda for sure.
The first option.
Yeah.
Wait, can I let you in on a small hint
Yeah.
about game mechanics?
Uh-huh.
Either could be the correct answer.
Mm-hmm.
It's based on your stats.
Oh.
Oh, I see.
So you have to figure out what stat goes with each choice, and then you choose the one that you have the higher stat in.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
So...
So...
Okay. So it doesn't really matter the actual contents of what you pick, but it's like more so the stats. Okay, so
then what's more fun?
So that's got to be smarts, I would imagine. This one, and this one, charm? And fun, maybe.
That'll probably be charm.
Bottom one is definitely money. Also.
Yeah.
So I'd say the bottom one.
Yeah. All right, let's figure it out. So smart.
Yes, of course. I will simply purchase the app and require all of its most attractive and heroic users to date me. It is exactly how my father met my mother, except with the Indian Ocean instead of horny dating app, TM. Holly, I will give you $230 million for horny dating app, TM.
I mean, okay, but, like, I don't actually own the company?
What do you mean? I thought you said you had a horny dating app, TM.
Yeah, on my phone, I have a copy of the app. I don't own any successful internet startups.
Yes, I had forgotten you were poor. I'm so sorry.
It's cool.
Well, anyway, I'm off to buy horny dating app TM now. Goodbye.
Have fun.
Now might be a good time to uninstall Horny Dating at TM from your phone. Meanwhile, you gain +2 creativity and +1 smarts.
Blue.
Blue. I need some charm. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm.
Nice.
So I was playing FOF. God damn it!
Oh, I was playing FOF! I'm sorry, I was playing FOF! I hope that stands for fuck off, faker! Because that's what you are! You're a faker!
Faker?
Faker?
I just want to chuck Leonard.
Yeah,
Why
same.
is he following Zoe around everywhere?
You're comparing yourself to
He's
me.
like stalking her.
Yeah.
And it's very upsetting.
Yes.
What? How do you figure, Leonard? I was just trying to tell Blue how much fun I was having.
Being a fake gamer girl? Because if you were a real gamer girl, you wouldn't need to talk about how fun games are. You'd just be playing them. I want to vomit.
I'm in school, you fuck.
A real fan doesn't go around shoving their fanness in people's faces. That's just what girls do because they're just doing it for attention.
Says the dumbass who was literally trying to say how a totally not TMNT show should be made.
Leonard, literally all you do is try to prove that you're a real fan. You're the one who interrupted this perfectly normal conversation.
Fake conversation.
Leonard.
Fake Leonard. No, wait, real Leonard. Girls
Yes.
are the fake ones.
You're fake. So are you saying there are no real gamer girls?
I thought I had met one. Once. She wasn't like all the other girls, right up until she was. When the bitch friend-zoned me and went and dated some asshole Chad Cabra.
Wait. How did that have anything to do with her interest in gaming?
Oh, was this?
Yes, you.
Oh, okay. Poor Zoe, she's new enough to this whole being a high school girl thing that she has no idea that there is no reasoning with the Leonards of the world. Not to be a white knight or anything, but you really should step in and find a way to distract Leonard so you and Zoe can discuss absolute gender-neutral topics, like gaming, in peace.
On Twitter.
I bet Leonard's the type of guy who says gamer girls don't exist, yet he has an anime girl as his profile pic on Twitter.
Yeah. Yep. 100%.
Specifically one from Sword Art Online.
Yeah. It's Asuna.
Mm-hmm.
I
feel like the top one's the more creative one, right?
Yeah.
So.
So creative.
You pull out your phone and quickly create a Twitter profile of the first ever legitimate gamer girl.
And that, Zoe, is why you're a stupid faker attention whore. Oh wait, someone's just followed me on Twitter and I must vet them immediately. Real gamer girl 42069. Oh sure, you're a real gamer girl. Real gamer girl. I'll be the judge of that. I'm a real gamer girl, not like all those other fake gamer girls. Most girls only play games for male attention. Well, that's true. Likes having things explained to me at great length by nice guys, regardless of the depth of my own knowledge and experience on the subject. Finally, someone who appreciates a true gentleman. Dislikes criticism of the patriarchy, coming up with rebuttals rather than immediately agreeing with anyone pointing out my flaws. Now this is a true gamer girl. Excuse me, m'lady, but I must go explain her own beliefs back to her. She says she's into that sort of thing.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Anyway, I was playing FOF the other day.
Zoe gets to finish her story uninterrupted, and you get to learn about her passions and interests. What a delightful way to gain +2 charm and +1 fun.
Oh, God.
Alright, no more Leonard, please.
Challenge.
Kill him.
Challenge. TV show. Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, I don't know you were gonna say that.
Big mouth.
Big Lebowski.
That's not a TV show. Fucking. It's a good TV show. We'll pick Breaking Bad. Shanoa.
What did everybody else say?
Big Bang Theory, Big Mouth, Breaking Bad.
Has to give it a B.
Mandalorian.
Okay,
Boo.
that's fair. Everyone was decided based on how sick it would be if the opening theme for the TV show was an intense Gregorian chant.
Mandalorian.
Absolutely.
Yes. Mando.
Absolutely.
Probably Breaking Bad next.
Breaking Bad would be pretty good as a Gregorian chant.
I don't know Big Mouth's opening enough.
Yeah, it's just like a jazz, like I'm going through changes.
I think that one would be good as a Gregorian chant.
Maybe I'm a little biased, but I'm for Breaking Bad.
No, I think that would be cooler.
Yeah, Breaking Bad second.
Well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, there you go. Ideal.
2 noon. Blue.
Oh, Connor, I'm
Oof.
sorry.
Oof.
And so anyway,
Oof.
But
I know
Space,
where I'll go anyway.
But Space
I'll
Prince is here.
I'll go talk to Space Prince for no reason.
Okay.
Oh, Polly is not even here. Man.
You walk up to see Damien closely inspecting Zoe's body.
Man, I picked both of the gravelly voices today. Now I know how Tim feels when voicing Gumshoe.
Right.
Not like that, you pervert.
Oh, that's good.
That mouth
That is
do?
an anime girl shirt.
She's so cute.
What that mouth do?
Yeah, I said it. What of it?
Okay, that sounds bad, but wait for it.
Oh, that one? That one is for eating whole live birds.
And that one?
Crushing off the tiny little bird bones that the other mouth spits out.
And what about this mouth over here?
That's for screaming obscenities undetectable to human ears.
And what about this one?
That one's for... I don't actually know. I don't think I ever noticed that mouth before. I've had so many forms throughout the years. Unknowable void, eldritch deity, totem being sold by young cat girl, gelatinous monster.
She was a gelatinous cube?
And now you got this sick new mouth that we get to decide a function for.
I'm not just gonna take suggestions. Actually, no, wait, that sounds awesome. I will now take suggestions for what to do with this mouth.
So innocent.
Tell me what to do.
So pure.
Time to come up with a brilliant mouth use that will clearly impress one of these characteristic and dateable classmates.
Charismatic.
Yeah, whatever.
What about a scream puke mouth for all those times when screaming or puking alone just isn't enough? Maybe one day this mouth could become the blue kissing mouth.
I'm sorry, I can't read
that's,
that. It's
Sorry.
the what? I see it. Okay, thank you.
Just the kissing mouth.
The kissing mouth?
Kissing mouth.
No, it's the minus kissing mouth.
OMG. Blue,
That's pretty gay.
you read my spooky... You read my spooky high seas pirate AU? Because that's almost the exact line that Scott uses on Sea Snake Tentacle Kraken. Vera, that's what you were referencing, right? I love that she's a fanfic writer.
Yo, totally, why not?
I only like your fix where I beat someone to a pulp for the sake of sheer violence. None of that hurt X comfort bullshit.
Everyone's a critic, huh, Damien? Anyway, Blue, tell me more about all your favorite lines and plot twists from my fanfiction, where I write about real people in my life because it's not weird, and list your 10 favorite positive adjectives for describing my writing style and grasp on romance.
Brilliant, witty, sparkling, thundering, raining, smart, compelling, orange, talented, and triangular. You instantly respond.
Damn.
Apparently it's a good answer, because Zoe takes a regular mouth and kisses you on the cheek.
That's not her kissing mouth, though.
It's not an entire mouth dedicated to kissing you. Not yet, at least, but it's a start.
Cute.
Wow, you scored. Good job.
Thanks.
Do we have somebody going for Vera?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Okay, I'm just gonna go talk to Space Prince then.
You're just about to take a bite of your sandwich when some douchebag rips a hole in the fabric of reality.
It is I, the interdimensional prince. I have searched far and wide for a hero capable of solving a most fiendish riddle for me. The riddle of how to get my TV to switch from HDMI 1 to HDMI 2. I've tried everything short of actually using the remote control.
You heave a deep sigh and accompany the prince to his dimension, where you solve his problem by using the remote control.
You truly are both wise and generous. As a thank you, please allow me to teach you one of my kingdom's customary rituals. Perhaps laser communion might interest you, or reverse baptism, or eggs. The choice is yours.
Do it.
Pile of money, go away. Because this is just for affection, right? No stats happen here.
Well, I think that would give you money. Yeah, so I think that would give you money. And well, this might actually just give you stats. So I think this would give you. The money one will give you money, and then make up ritual.
This one will give
other
like
stats.
creativity.
Yeah. And at this point, it depends if you're planning to buy anything else, which I don't know if.
No, I don't need to buy anything.
Yeah, then might as well go for the other.
Ah, we have a ritual for this. The ritual of making up rituals. It's why we have so many dumb and bad rituals. First, we get incredibly high on interdimensional weed. Then we pretty much do whatever we want, and then make it illegal for people to not do that thing once a year. Yeah, Shrimp Christmas!
We're back to Shrimp Christmas.
Shrimp Christmas. Shrimp Christmas. I forgot if this was me or Ian, but sounds good to you!
Sorry, that was texting. Sounds good to you. You guys get ripped and invent a holiday called Shrimp Christmas. It's Christmas, but everybody just gets stockings full of shrimp delivered by a giant shrimp becomes so popular that it leaks over into your dimension, where it replaces actual Christmas. You gain +4 creativity.
I love Shrimp Christmas. Can we celebrate Shrimp Christmas?
Hey, you're both.
I'll bring you shrimp.
You're both really cute. Hi.
The table you choose is quite crowded. Liam sits across from Miranda, who is flanked by 2 well-dressed servants. One of the servants cuts a slice of Salisbury steak and feeds it to the other.
Seriously, Miranda, you have servants to chew your food for you? This was Gabby, but she's not here anymore.
Correct.
Mike, it's you.
Mike, you're Miranda now.
What? Of course not. That would be barbaric.
The servant happily swallows the Salisbury steak.
I have servants to eat for me. They're called eating serfs. Don't you have any?
First of all, no. I don't eat food. Second of all, that totally defeats the purpose of eating. Aren't you worried about starving?
Why would I be? My serfs get all the calories I need to stay fit and healthy.
I have no objective reason to care about this.
Oh,
but now I can't care at all.
Whoops.
It's
I was like, oh, hey, what am I going? Maybe you
I
should
feel like
start
the
this
bottom
match.
option is how you watch a servant get beaten.
Maybe you should start this madness, Liam. Imagine all the food you could take pictures of without having to eat any of it. But Miranda, look at the contented smile on that servant's face. You think he's eating for you, but secretly he's eating for himself. I feel like I'm down more the Liam route, so might as well.
Yeah.
What's that?
What?
Oh, what? What?
You might have a point there. For too long, I have needlessly ordered off the cafeteria menu, leaving my food untouched even as I take the most artistic grams. I justified the wastefulness by the intense artistic merits of my photographs, but I need to compromise no longer. Finally, I can have my cake and pay someone else to eat it too. Still, Miranda, this makes way less sense for someone who actually needs to eat to survive.
Oh, you're just jealous of how cute my serfs are. Eat up, little guys. I'm not full yet.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. That's right.
You're fine.
Seriously, how does Miranda keep from starving to death? Do they put an IV in her while she sleeps? Whatever. She's happy.
Well.
Well.
Watching Vera eat is usually pretty disturbing. Her snakes eat at the same time she does. But at least it's usually quiet. This time, however, Scott is doing his best to change that.
Go, Lefty! Gobble that mouse! No! Watch out for Wiggles coming up from behind! Use that tongue! Go!
He does this every week or so, whenever my snakes need a meal. He seems to think snake-eating contests are a competitive sport. Also, I don't think he realizes that an actual snake-eating contest would probably involve people eating snakes. I tried charging him for tickets to get him to stop, but he actually pays to do this. He keeps track of each snake's statistics on a little index card. He's even given them names.
That's weirdly
Go,
adorable.
Go, Slither! Go, Betty! Go, Sentence! Go, Snake!
Snake.
Those aren't their names. God, no matter how much he pays for the tickets, it isn't enough. This seems like a really tense situation. You resolve it in the only way you know how, by opening your mouth and yelling.
Boring! This is nothing compared to earthworm eating contests. Snake! Eat that food and stay awake!
Snake.
I mean, I have zero shot with Vera.
That's the spirit! Get your head in the game, Sanchez! Do snakes have heads? Or are they just neck and face? Whoa! Check it out! Benny's been behind all season with a record low BMI. That's body mass index. The index is because I wrote it on his index card. but now she's hungry for victory. Let's go, Bendy! Swallow that glory!
Snakes really do seem to enjoy having an audience. They're really hamming it up. Or should it be snaking it up? Your wild cheering motivates Bendy to really go all out. She tries to grab the mouse out of Lefty's jaws, but the two end up tearing it in half. Ah, my scalp! It'll take my snake charmer hairdresser hours to get those organs out.
Oh, major foul on Bendy there. She's gonna be out for the rest of the season.
Damn right she is. I'm having her muzzled, and her name is Spirulina. By the time Vera's cleaned up the blood and run off, you've made plans to meet with Scott to watch the next match.
Nice. Nice. Challenge. Choose a place.
Brazil.
A place?
Brazil.
Death Valley.
Death Valley.
The basement.
The basement.
Shh, no, you have to unmute for us to hear you.
Damn it! I was gonna say my living room, but if you have the basement, I can't say my living room.
Your mom.
Don't say my living room.
My car.
Okay.
Alright. Player order is decided based on how hilarious it would be if the Huns were once again trying to conquer the world, and due to their ignorance about the present time, they prioritize conquering this place because they're sure it holds great strategic value. Shinoa wins.
My basement!
You don't have a basement!
Not yet!
Brazil
really
is big.
Yeah, it's very strategically valuable.
Yes.
Planning you
Brazil is very big.
But it's not hilariously big.
I think the basement would win because
yeah,
there is zero strategic value.
Yeah, the Huns could use your car.
They have to funnel down one stairwell.
Yeah.
And then they're all stuck in one room.
Yeah, they could at least use my car.
Order would be
I'm good at this now.
What do you think? Would you think
Death Valley or Brazil?
Would be...
I think.
Well, Brazil has more natural resources.
Let's say Brazil has food that it can grow.
Ugh.
So yeah, there you go.
Some bitch.
Brazil.
Some bitch.
Dan, I don't think you're.
No, absolutely not. No way, no how.
Well.
Brazil.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You're casually chatting with Juan, the small magical Latino cat. You start telling him that hilarious story of what happened last summer at Monster Camp. You know which one, the one involving the beehive, the blow-up doll of the president, the penguin mask, and the mystery of the Goblin King.
I sure hope that's referenced in the next game.
Slowly, lots of people start joining you to hear the story. By the time you say where the Goblin King was, 100 people burst into hysterical laughter. You turn on a mobile app that captures all the laughter and turns it into +2 fun.
Wow.
It's later when you're minding your own business and definitely not doodling pictures of Damien in your notebook, you had. When you see Damien making his way over to you, and at which point you definitely don't need to hide your drawings right now. Hide them.
Yeah, so here's the thing. You know how I think most people are pretty much 100% awful fuck doors?
It's a term.
I want to know what his doors look like.
I actually think you're only 70% awful fuck door tops.
Yes!
In fact, I actually think you're kind of rad.
Nice.
I've been meaning to get a new tattoo, since nothing's as rad as intentionally sticking needles into yourself. To create a permanent image on your skin for fucking ever. And I thought maybe we could get matching tattoos if you can come up with something rad for us.
It's gonna be really funny if I ask him to prom and he says no.
Go to prom with you? Fuck off.
Why would I get problems with someone I have matching tattoos with? Cringe.
OMG, OMG, OMG. It's your chance to once and for all convince Damien of how awesome you are. Don't fuck this up. It's time to suggest the baddest, raddest, maddest tattoo of all time, which is...
a cucumber.
An on-fire pentagram made out of pentagrams, and those pentagrams are made out of guns that shoot pentagrams, and the pentagrams are on fire, and the fire is on fire.
Do you think your choice is clear enough, Connor?
Definitely the sea cucumber.
Sea cucumber.
You can't fuck this up. What will you do?
I'm gonna pick the obvious answer. I really hope it's wrong. Damn it.
Oh my fuck. That's the most metal thing I've ever heard. I made a good choice with you.
Thanks.
Maybe the pentagrams that are pentagrams could be made of pentagrams that are pentagrams.
Ooh.
And the fire can be sentient, and the pentagrams can hate their deadbeat uncle.
Projecting, are we?
And the guns end up on TV because they won't eat their vegetables, and maybe... The pentagrams are also convicts. These will be the raddest tattoos ever. Let's go get them right now and have them on both our bodies together forever.
What? You're about to get badass matching tattoos with Damien. You lucky bastard. This is the raddest, coolest, dopest, most lit thing to have ever happened. And now you'll be tied together for eternity.
Blood ritual tattoos.
He'll still reject you at the prom.
But hey, at least it's about the friends you made along the way.
You gain the sickest tattoo of all time, as well as +2 boldness and +1 charm.
Nice.
Good job.
Yay!
Blue.
Does anybody need to go anywhere in particular?
I'm just
Nah, I'm
winging
just
it now.
gonna. I'm fuck it. We ballin'.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you though.
Oh.
I hope you're back. If anybody voice pops in, somebody's filling in.
Yeah, I'll cover you.
Okay, boss.
That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. But you don't stop there. You want the world to know how reckless you are for the rest of eternity. So you do some graffiti on the wall. No way! The graffiti says, "I'm bold as fuck." And you know what? It turns out that the wall is a magical wall that grants wishes. What a wall! A deep voice resounds from within the wall and says, "Well, not bold as fuck, but maybe a bit bold." And then you gain +2 boldness. Oh boy, that's an opinionated wall. Anyway, lucky you.
So it bounds up to you with even more of a pep in her by tentacled step than usual.
Hey, Blue, aren't you so excited about the con coming up? Con. The con for conners. I know what you're thinking. Which con? Con, the Condiments Convention? Con, the Con Artists Convention? Con, the Connor Power Convention? No, it's Con, the convention for ultimate fans. And I thought maybe we could be ultimate fans together. Maybe. Why are you just staring at me? So I guess what I'm trying to say is... And sorry if this is too soon to ask this. I mean, it's hard to determine the relative appropriateness of brief intervals of time when you see been around in various forms for millennia. But would you, want to do a couple cosplay with me? I mean, if you can think of a good enough pairing.
Oh, I know this one.
Hell yeah, you would, and you know the most perfect couple cosplay pairing ever. You suggest...
Naruto and Garfield.
My god.
Oh my
the
god.
The neoliberal system and the unbearable feeling of boy. Oh god.
Oh my fucking lord.
Naruto and Garfield.
Is there a right answer here?
Yeah. Don't mind me, I'm actually looking this one up just because I don't want to fuck it up.
Good idea. I really hope she doesn't go with a neoliberal option.
I hope it's Naruto and Garfield.
Yeah, I really hope it's Naruto and Garfield.
Okay, we're just gonna have to wing this one.
There's no answer.
Okay, cool.
Oh my gosh. Does that mean that you read it, Blue? You read my masterwork, Uza Macaroni and Cheese, in which Naruto's long-term seduction centers around overriding Garfield's eternal devotion to lasagna and his amazing ninja mac and cheese cooking abilities.
Are you big fucking kidding me right now?
What's your favorite chapter?
My
I
lord.
love the big pup-related plot twist in Borutodi.
Jesus.
Oh
But
my
I
God.
also really like a bad case of the Blood Prison Mondays. And of course, the chapter where they finally have penetrative sex is really, really good.
Oh,
So I guess
Okay.
the only question left really is,
are you gonna be Naruto or Garfield?
Wait just a minute. Connor missed that whole thing.
He sure fucking did.
Oh no.
sucks to be him.
It's okay, we have the VOD.
We have the vibe.
I can run back and look at a clip. What happened?
Word.
Who's going to be Garfield? And who's going to be Naruto?
Oh, this is a great introduction.
Yeah.
And is it going to be the original comic strip Garfield, CGI movie Garfield, or live-action Hungarian soap opera Garfield?
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm preference to the latter. Do I want to be Naruto? And if so, do I want to be gender-bent Naruto or just to cross-play him? Actually, I guess there are a lot of questions left, but there's only one answer. Zoe and Blue, taking Con as Naruto and Garfield, possibly respectively, possibly not. Done.
Ah, yeah, and making these sick con plans just gave you +3 charm, because everyone knows how cool cons and cosplay are. Duh.
Mean.
That was a roller coaster.
Mean,
That was quite a roller coaster.
let's go to fucking... Go to fucking class. That day, your teacher delivers an amazing and creative performance that blows all of your minds. It ends up being a sensation on YouTube. Your teacher gains 10 plus coolness, but who cares? He's not trying to romance your classmates. Or is he? We hope not! Oh, you also gain +2 smarts. Hooray!
Wow, look at you, Mr.
He's
Smarty
a-
Pants.
Tristan Timothy Taylor. In art class, you're having a hard time looking at the unspeakable eldritch relic you're supposed to be painting. Turns out it's a Millennium puzzle, when Liam and Miranda thankfully provide you with the distraction.
What are you talking about, Miranda? That relic clearly represents the futility of man's quest for meaning in a world of consumer goods.
Okay.
How do you know that, Liam? To me, it just looks like a gruesome and horrific offering to a pitiless god, like Uncle and Thema used to make.
Why, it's easy, Miranda. When I want to discern the true meaning of a piece of art, I simply,
Oh, fuck.
Make it up!
Let's look at the bottom and read the clearly printed label that explains the true meaning of the art.
So smart.
ridiculous. There's nothing written on the bottom of...
There's something written on the bottom of the statue. It says, "This statue clearly represents the futility of man's quest for meaning within capitalism." Oh dear, Liam. It looks as if you were wrong. You said, "in a world of consumer goods."
That is merely my superior vocabulary at work, Miranda. The artist was an eldritch sculptor. After all, not an art critic.
Wow, Liam. You're so smart and so humble.
Liam calmly accepts Miranda's sincere compliment, but when he thinks you're not looking, he runs around looking at the bottoms and backs of every other piece of art in the room.
What a phony.
Like a suit of armor. You clearly changed his life. Probably for the better. You gain +2 charm and +1 smarts.
I'm very unfun and unbold.
I am very.
I have zero money.
I am
But you
very
have a vampire
poor.
heart, I promise.
I am very.
Smart.
That's about it.
Get money.
You're smart.
Oh well, there's no shop. Shit. Dan, I don't think you have a chance.
I don't think I have a chance with anybody.
Oh, we'll figure it out.
Sure. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. The match is so intense, and both teams are so into it that you decide to raise the stakes by betting part of your charm against part of the other team leader's charm. That commitment amazes your whole team, and their spirit is fueled by determination. Finally, you win and take +2 charm from the other team's leader. She's now a bit less fabulous.
Tiger Coach.
Alright, everyone! Let's
Okay.
get into a rousing round of...
Middle Ages style shinty.
Yes!
Really?
Just kidding! It's more dodgeball! Liam, Miranda, you're the team captains! Miranda, you pick first!
Oh, well, I guess... Green?
Miranda pulls you aside and begins talking in a stage whisper that is probably definitely audible to your fellow students.
It's always a great blow to my honor to lose at anything, even at a foolish peasant sport like dodging balls. Quite frankly, I'm not even sure that you're up to par, but you do seem like you spend a great deal of time examining our fellow students, almost as if you're obsessively ranking them in your mind as to who would be the best prom date or some such thing.
What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Oh man, did Miranda call you out or what?
Tell me, so that my royal reputation is not sullied by losing at this paltry game. How best can I assess the skills of my fellow students and therefore lead my team to victory?
Great question. Time to take a royal stab at her heart. Not literally, though, by coming up with an equally great answer.
Loyalty is crucial. See who admires you most by having your classmates compose ballads about you. It's not about the students as individuals. Think about how they fit together, like an elegant set of silverware. That seems pretty good. Seems pretty good.
Pretty charismatic.
So smart.
Or smart.
Why, Green, that might just be the most brilliant suggestion you've ever made. I may not fully be able to wrap my mind around the logic of simple peasants. Why would anyone want to be poor anyway? But I certainly know my way around a fine dining set. Vera is like a diamond bouillon spoon. Expensive, elegant, deadly. Polly is quadruple chopsticks. Fun and impractical. Damien, of course, is a meat triton. No further explanation needed, I trust. My opposing team captain, Liam, why, he's a fork. Outdated and obscure. And you, Green, you're the most rare and valuable utensil of all.
Fish knife. Oh.
A heart spoon.
Oh, that's so sweet.
The spoon we use for scooping out the still beating hearts of our enemies.
Well, it's the thought that counts, and for Miranda, the thought of torture is very sweet. You gain +2 charm and +1 fun, not to mention intricate knowledge of Mer silverware.
Wow. The monster prom.
The monster
Prom's
prom.
name. Your mom.
Oh, fuck.
Who will you ask?
Your
to
monster prom.
Damien.
Hot boy.
Yes,
Yeah.
Arson and the Fire Lady. Perfect.
It's a hot couple.
Yes.
Blue.
Is this the canon ending?
Yes.
Mean.
Fuck
Green.
it.
Fuck
it.
Miranda.
Yeah,
Fine.
she liked you. for a brief moment.
I'm a heart spoon.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I split.
Oh,
You
this is
finally-
absolutely gonna be a no.
You finally plug up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
What? I'm sorry to tell you this, my friend, but I think your princess is in another castle.
Man.
Reference. It's okay. You moved on from this horrible and shameful failure. You became a functional person. Eventually, you met a sweet banshee called Ash. You share lots of common interests, and after dating for some years, you married. One day, in the middle of casual conversation, you mentioned that you couldn't get a monster prom.
Yeah.
Despite your years of happiness, your marriage couldn't endure such a pathetic revelation, and so Ash abandoned you the next day. And thus you live the rest of your life alone and sad. Never forget,
All right, I'm
monster
0 for
prom
2.
is the most important thing.
I am 0 for
you
2.
loser. Look at that loser.
Big loser.
All right. Connor.
You finally pluck up the courage to ask your beloved to go to monster prom with you.
Prom? With you? You dumb fuck.
Oh my god.
That's a fucking great idea.
I do.
Are you some kind of genius or something? I'll tell you what you are. My date to prom.
Let's go.
Again,
Yo.
it would have been so fucking funny if he said no, because now we have matching tattoos.
Yeah.
Prom night was crazy intense. At one point, a classmate of yours criticized how Damien is always getting into fistfights.
He cleans up nice.
He
For which
does.
Damien punched him, started yet another fistfight. You joined in and fought him back to back.
Hell yeah.
It was a super sexy, choreographed fight, and you even exchanged trusting glances while watching over each other's backs.
Hot.
And that wasn't the only time that night you took care of Damien's rear. Wink.
Damn.
Nice.
Nice.
Sweet.
So you pegged him, right?
Yeah.
Hundo.
100%.
Pick up your courage and measure beloved of monster prom.
Prom together? Well, you're worthy of my grace.
Hell yeah.
It means I like you. Have you ever wanted to become the slug from Bloodborne?
Now these words come off a bit weird, but later you discover in some conspiranoia forums that your reality is just a poorly dubbed version of the original reality. And after much investigation, you unravel that in the original timeline, she actually told you she loves you. That's good! No one can censor your potential relationship. Prom night was rad!
Oh.
She's so cute.
Something peeking out of her arm there.
You knew that during
Another
countless
eye.
millennia, Zoe devoured the sanity of millions of people, bringing demise to entire realities.
One of her other mouths.
What that mouth
What is a
do?
mouth? Yeah.
Yet on prom night, she blew your mind in a very different way. Wink.
Giggity.
She made you come.
Finally, pick up the courage and your beloved of monster prom.
Oh, I see. You mean like going ironically, right?
Oh no.
How smart of you.
Damn.
The clincher.
Yeah, I could totally see it.
Damn.
Is this
Let's go to
fulfilling?
prom together, but as a way of internally mocking all those hollow phonies. Even
Yeah,
if
and
we're
when-
doing... Oh, go on.
No, sorry. Keep going. Keep going.
Even if we're doing literally the same thing they're doing.
Yeah, and then that way, when we get to the end of the night and you're pegging me, it's like ironic.
Genius.
Yeah.
Hey.
Alright, Entrance is 2 for 2.
Prom night was beautiful. For once, Liam seemed relaxed without feeling the need to act cool. He put all his mysterious posing aside and told you a bit about the time he spent as part of the coven, and about when he was in a K-pop band.
Oh, he was in a coven?
Perfect.
You told him you admired that about him, and how he has no issue trying new things, as wacky as they might sound.
Oh.
He smiled and told you that when you're immortal, you'll need to explore life to its fullest, and always be eager to discover new things you might like.
Nice.
And then he said, you know what? Coming to prom with you has turned to be a new thing I seem to like. Very
Aw.
much.
Aw.
And then you had crazy sex.
I was the best at actually learning something in school.
Yes.
It was the best at shipping.
Oh yeah, you have 18 smart.
Let's go.
Nice.
Well done, everyone.
We still only have one
But
ending.
Dan.
But we'll get there. If we want to do more, we'll just the min max and.
Yeah. Who's this doofy leaf-headed
I
guy?
say, are
in the
there
bottom
more
left?
DLC characters we don't know about?
Yeah, just
Yeah, there's a few unfamiliar faces.
Yeah, just like how you kind of have like Leonard or the Coven, like those people who show up but aren't dateable.
I like how it's just Leonard's head.
I can't wait until we meet Mr. Ditto Man.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is Stan in control.
Oh, this is... Everybody has different dialogue.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Liam kept doing art so hard that he eventually evaporated and became the concept of coolness itself. As he left the physical plane, the last thing Liam did was give everyone a condescending look. Zoe's many years of researching obscure trivia for her steamy fanfics paid off. She got a job as a consultant at a company who makes fantasy sex toys based on beloved pop culture characters. Now she rakes in the big bucks designing blueprints of stuff like the cock of the Demogorgon or the vagina of the Statue of Liberty.
Wow. Creative.
Miranda used her vast knowledge of serfs to get a job handpicking the best serfs for other people. Unsurprisingly, she ended up leaving her serfs to do the work. For those 2 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Just take a look at these photos. Show me the photos. Hell yeah.
Hot dog eating contest!
Oh my god. Marry me.
Oh, that was fun again.
Mm-hmm.
Are we gonna go until Dan gets a prom date?
Yeah.
We could, in theory. Next time I'm min-maxing, for sure.
Frank juice.
Is my Firehead character able to go in the pool?
No.
I don't know.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Shana.
You're right. I believe in Monster Camp, the characters that you play in this game become dateable characters.
Very
Oh
nice.
wow. Yo
Hey,
yo
Paula.
yo.
Yo.
This is some good music.
Yeah.
Is this the What's New Scooby-Doo theme song?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's new
Maybe.
Scooby Doo? I'm Scooby Doo. Are you Scooby Dooby Doo?
Is that a PBR?
Ew.
Flashbacks.
Yeah.
Oh.
All of the photos I got were the
Good.
same except that last one.
The shop
way-
now has a paper map. So vintage.
I just unlocked Dragon Heat.
If you want
In
to,
Heat.
if you want to listen to the soundtrack, it is on Spotify.
Nice. Surf Rock. Let's go. Oh man, now that I have the DLC, fucking Leonard is populating some of the heads in the background. No.
Leonard.
No.
Does it only show you characters you've interacted with before?
No. I see a couple of characters that I've never seen.
Okay, yeah.
Just consider the scrolling thing as like one of those shooting games, and Leonard is your only target.
Yeah.
Yes.
True. Alright. That was a much more reasonable amount of time for for that rather than
Yeah.
the 3-week
sure was.
endeavor.
Were there just more days in the longer version?
Longer version has
Yeah.
a full other week,
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
and it was like 3.5 hours.
damn.
Yeah. No, that the slow is the way to go.
Are you gonna post it
Or,
on
sorry,
YouTube?
the shorter. one.
Yeah. I have to upload these two. I will probably do that tomorrow.
Okay, I just I missed last week, which was stupid because I didn't actually get any work done. But now I'm interested to see what happened.
Yeah.
No worries.
Well, all you need
Yeah.
to know is that I'm 0 for 2, and we'll fix that next time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I might try to min-max it just to get like some more specific
Yeah.
endings.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go for some secret endings.
Ooh.
Secrets.
Yeah.
Secrets.
Secret tunnel.